girls, beat boys, superstar DJs. Here we go!
Yeah, I only smoke weed when I need to, and I need to get some rest. Yo, where's the sex? I confess.
And now I've got to know much more.
Hello and welcome to Britpop Banter. My name is Kevin.
I'm Leslie.
Hungover Lesley.
A little bit. But I'll be okay.
Which is silly. Because it's a Friday night and we're on the cans. The night
That
before
won't
a
stop
Scotland
me, will
game.
it? It's not going to...
Well, maybe.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah?
Have you met me?
Big episode. So we are winding down. After this, we have 3 to go.
Is it number 4 next then?
This is number 4.
Ah, yep.
Then 3,
That
2, 1. That's how it works.
That's
Maths. Yep. So this is all about Unkle and Psyence Fiction.
What an album.
What an album. Although, I'm curious. There's one song on there for me which I just can't stand.
Oh.
And I didn't realise it until we went back and listened to it. I'm like, what is this song?
You can't stand.
Yeah, I can't stand it. But the rest of the album, there's so many good songs on this album. So many great songs on this album. Anyway, so we will cover Unkle Psyence Fiction. So this is obviously season 3, Britpop's competition, dance, trip hop, electronica. We are almost done on this, and then on to season 4. You can follow us on Blue Sky, Insta, and Facebook. Should we go back onto X? What's your thoughts? Are we where do we sit on that?
I mean, like, we could...
Are our friends
about
still there? Like, is
Yeah,
there
I
still?
think so, I think so.
Okay. Well, maybe we should. Maybe you should. Have we
I'll
look into that? Oh, we look into
Yeah.
that. Aye. When you're not hungover. All views expressed on this podcast are 100% our own, and while we poke fun at some bands and artists, we appreciate the talent and sacrifice to create these albums. Very important because of Les Says. So we've got 2 albums which we'll cover later on, which may fall into that category. Anyway, it has been, 3 weeks since we last did this?
Yeah.
It's been fairly quiet for anyone Scottish.
We'll be coming down the road. When you hear the roar of the Tartan Army boys, we'll be coming down the road. Okay?
That make you feel better?
Yep.
I mean, that looked laboured, if I have to be
trying.
honest.
I'll get better. I'll do Flower of Scotland at the end.
Okay. Well, we've got a very Scottish song of the week, remember?
Yes.
That should perk you right up.
What one is it?
It's the one I sent you. So we've
Brilliant.
we've had a couple. We've had a
Brilliant.
couple come to us, which is lovely from our listeners. But there's one
Brilliant.
that both me and
Yeah.
you love. Anyway, so let's talk about why you hungover.
Well, because I
Went
got
out on a school night.
yes, it was my mid-year review, and I got promoted, and so we had a couple of cocktails.
Congratulations. Okay. Promoted on a Thursday night, mid-year review, cocktails.
Yeah, a couple of whiskies.
Are you kidding me? On a Thursday night, and you had to
Yeah.
work today as well.
And I had a busy day today.
Did you?
I had a 2.5, one of those like coaching training sessions on Teams.
On
about
a Friday.
giving feedback. I'll give you feedback,
Don't do it on a Friday.
but I'll do it in a safe way.
Go on then, let's practice.
Can
Can you give me feedback on me giving you training on a Friday afternoon?
Can you tell me why we were doing training on a Friday?
It was the only time that people had available in their calendars.
Was it? Did you look hard enough?
That's nice.
Do you think I
given
passed?
given the topic of, I thought it was really important that we got together as a team. It was a critical issue we needed to discuss.
On a Friday?
So this is you after 2 hours of training on constructive feedback.
Yep. Well, it's constructive.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm doing it for your own career. Because you know that there's 45 people in the company now hate you.
I don't. I do block out my calendar on a Friday. Have I told you this?
No.
And it's my admin day because the week just gets away from me, and Friday I use to catch up on everything, and it's brilliant. But people have caught on to that and now realise it's my most available day to get me when they want, and so they would just hammer me, and I'm like, no, you're no, I had a system.
I'm not going to do it here because somebody might hear. I will give you a better tip.
Okay, let's do that. All right, okay. So let's talk about the World Cup.
Yes, please, because it's the best thing in the world right now.
Well,
In a world full of garbage, right now, there's just heartwarming stories left, right, and centre.
There is. You sent me the one about the Scottish fan getting took in by the nuns.
I know, and then the nuns are singing, and then the Americans that are taking like
The Boston baseball game.
yeah, I know.
Oh.
And now Boston's going to twin city with Glasgow because they're that
Is
close.
it?
Yes, and then the
Wrong
governor
city.
wrote they signed off on it.
Did they?
Yes. And then Scottish fans donated money to the charity because that's always what they do. The Tartan Army always do it for a kids' charity, so they've done it for
Jeez.
Boston.
And
then
they were
there's just-
cleaning up wherever they went.
I know.
I heard they've drank them dry. Fantastic.
And did you see the Scottish duck? It was so cute.
the what?
There was a little duck that marched with them, and then they put a little Scottish flag on its back and ate it off.
No!
After you-
Yes!
It's just the little things.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, you cannot walk away from just the amount of love that Scottish fans are getting.
I just love it. It makes me proud.
It does. We've got a couple of friends that have gone as well, which
Brilliant.
is incredible. So, dissect. So we said we were going to get up for the Scotland game and head down to Cheers Bar.
And
in
we did
Sydney.
it.
We did it. What time did we get in?
7:30.
What time was the beer?
7:31.
Oh, right. Let's talk about it. So we get into Cheers. It was packed.
Packed.
7:30 in the morning. There's 3 levels to Cheers. Middle was obviously the most packed. Upstairs packed. Downstairs had just started to get people down there. Very quickly it filled up with Brazilians.
Yeah, because they were playing first.
They were playing first. Noisy bunch, aren't they?
They're fun as well, aren't they?
Holy cow. Love the Brazilians.
Yeah, they're fun.
They were, but not a great game.
No.
Not a great game at all for them. So, Brazil, Morocco, they went 1-0 down. Remember that? They weren't happy.
Tension.
And then obviously they came back and it was 1-1. Good for us. Good for Scotland. Which you realised about halfway through the game. That could be a good result for us.
Yeah, I did. Dawned on me.
We got good seats right at the front of the TV.
Great
seats. And the place just was loud and noisy.
Amazing.
I mean, it took you half an hour to get a beer. Anyway, but that's a whole other thing. Then the game started. So actually, no, what happened was the Brazil game finished and the bouncer came around and actually kicked the Brazilians out. Like, they had to leave.
Make way for the Scots.
Make way for the Scots. So all these
We'll
lovely...
be coming.
Yeah, we'll be kicking you
Yeah.
out. So obviously that's where the money is because we'll drink it. Kicked
More
out
than the Brazilians.
poor Brazilians. Now, how many Scottish people do you reckon in that pub there was? A couple of hundred?
Or more. Easy. Like, more, loads.
How many Haiti fans were there?
One.
Just one.
Sweet shame.
He was lovely though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was having a nice time. Because the Scottish fans were nice to him because it's a safe environment.
Yeah. So, what do you think of the game?
I didn't like it.
Have you watched it back?
No, I haven't. I watched the highlights because I wanted to see it
Okay.
properly.
I watched it back. First 20 minutes, solid. I
Yeah.
think good start.
Nearly scored McTominay. Yeah.
Good start. I thought we looked good with the ball. After 20 minutes, I think it was where Shankland gave it away, round about the centre spot. They had that shot, went way wide. But I think Scotland went, uh-oh, they can actually do something here. And I think we just crumbled a little bit. Everyone on the right side, we were talking about all game. It was hard to... We can't do anything easy.
No.
It's always hard.
No. You know that Haiti have put in a petition to get FIFA to look at the refereeing of that game.
I didn't think there was much wrong with the refereeing.
There wasn't, just because of that handball penalty. I think the John McGinn penalty was more of a penalty than the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're a bit salty.
Look, FIFA are a fair bunch, so they'll take
I know,
it
exactly
well
right.
under
There's
advisement.
no corruption there whatsoever. Hydration
allegedly.
break.
Yeah, right. So can we talk about... So let's finish on Scotland, then we'll talk about the World
Yeah.
Cup more in general. If you don't like to hear about football,
Just wind it on.
wind it on. Five,
And maybe all the way past Les says.
10 minutes? Yeah, that's... Yeah. So I thought we didn't play very well.
No.
I
I didn't enjoy the last 10 minutes at
It was
all.
horrible. Tough.
I felt they were
watch.
going to equalise. I genuinely did.
That is the first time that Scotland has won a game since 1990.
I know.
We were 10, and 2 of the players in that team have gone on to manage Scotland
Yeah.
and have since departed, which is a mental stat.
I know.
Mental. But anyway, we won. And it's what I found really funny was the Scottish, when they were getting interviewed about the game, there was only one Scottish fan who went, like, all the rest of them was like, great, we just needed the points, we played well, we stuck it in there. And there was one old guy that just went, no, we played shite. Played absolutely shite. Like, yeah, we did.
If we play like that tomorrow,
We're scuppered. I tell you, Brazil, this is like I was telling you before the games, Brazil are not a good team. And I think Brazil I think Morocco will walk us. I think Brazil are weak. So I
Yeah.
think Brazil will have
I
a
think we
horrible
could get a point
tournament.
from Brazil.
So I think if you've got anything and you play, you've got maybe a heyday against Brazil, not Morocco. They'll win the group.
Yeah.
So anyway, how's the rest of the World Cup been?
I've loved it. I've been setting my alarm. I've been watching a game before work. Every morning, making sure I watch a game before work.
Yep, nice. Great times for us.
It's nice.
For anyone in the UK, like this is what it is like 99% of the time.
Absolutely.
For you.
So just
Like,
suck it up.
with us watching your games, midnight to 4, like ridiculous times. This is the one time where it's like our first game's what, 5:30, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, tomorrow's
it's
5. We've got Australia
5,
tomorrow.
8, 10, 12. Brilliant. And by afternoon, you're done. You've watched 4 games
And you
of
can
football.
still go and do things without getting into trouble.
Yeah, fantastic. So the first round is fully finished,
Yep.
right? Second, the Canada and those lot played today. Their second game. Who stood out for you so far?
France.
France. They didn't have a great first half. They
Oh,
kicked
the
into
second
gear.
half, and Mbappe just came. I mean, it was just
True.
Argentina.
I mean, Messi. I mean, could you have written a better script?
Yeah.
The guy is just top notch.
So France and Argentina for me. Germany, it's hard to judge because they put 7 past Curacao, but we beat them 4-0. That tells you everything you need to know.
That's a good point. Germany did look impressive. You're right. Yeah.
But they should.
What about my 2 dark horses? I told you we've put money down on them. Japan and Colombia.
Nah, I didn't like Colombia.
I give them time. I thought they struggled a wee bit and then they came good
In Japan,
in the end.
nah.
I don't walk past Japan. 2-2 against the Netherlands. Great result.
Yeah.
They are a top team. They beat Brazil coming into this. It's been a really good World Cup. I love the smaller nations that have really
Cape
punched
Verde,
up.
let's talk about that.
Oh.
How'd you draw with Spain?
Just
How did they
that's
draw with Spain?
Their best stories. Like just those punch ups. So I think it was all the underdogs have just had a great World Cup so far.
There's been a lot of so at work there is a guy at work put the spreadsheet together, and basically it's every game and you had to put a result
Love
in
a
for
spreadsheet.
well, you'll love this, I'll show you it. You had to put a score in for every single game, and then at the end that pumped it into where they're going to be, like all
it's
the
a
next round,
calculator,
and then
right.
you had to do all of the scores all the way to the end. So all the way to the end I've got France winning it, France v Argentina. And so far there's 15 people have done this spreadsheet.
Right.
Yep. So I am 10th. So,
You're 10th.
Yeah. So I've got 3 exact scores correct, 9 correct results, but I've got 16 wrong.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That'll be the underdogs. That will be your smaller nations just kicking
But 3
ass.
exact results is quite good.
I think a lot of the bigger nations have been taking it easy. So I think the second game you'll see. So we talk about Portugal.
I know.
I don't know why people think that Portugal are a good team. They're not. And the fact that they're so centred around Ronaldo, he had a shocker. He didn't get the service, but also when he did, it was rubbish.
I know.
What do? Do you drop him? If you're the boss, do you drop him?
I'm going to revert to my tough feedback, my feedback course today, and how I would have that conversation with Ronaldo. Mate, you're 41, you think you're all that, but you did nothing, mate. So enjoy this seat in the bench. So I'll call you when I need you. Take care.
That's what 2 hours of top-notch training does. I mean, it's direct.
And I'll be like, you know that Ronaldo-Messi argument? I think that's been answered, don't you, mate?
Oh, by far. There's no argument anymore. But what a super sub to have on the bench.
Great.
I don't know. Let's see how the second game pans out.
I mean, is it as good as Lyndon Dykes, though? Having that, I mean,
I'd take Dykes any day.
that's what I'm saying.
We do not have a good striker.
No, we don't.
No. Right, okay. So, on staying, where did you have England landing, by the way, in your little spready? Who are they going out to?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Yeah, thank you. You've
They
calculated it all.
go. I mean, like, ideally they wouldn't get past the group stage, but
well.
we know that's not. Oh, I've got Mexico putting them out in
Mexico
the round
out
of
to
16. That would be happy days.
I don't think so.
So in my little spreadsheet, England get Norway in the next
They'll
round,
beat Norway.
and I've got them winning 2-1.
Yeah.
And then they play Mexico, and I've got Mexico winning 2-1.
I think they beat Mexico. I watched the Mexico game today. I didn't think they were amazing. But anyway, that's okay. Hydration breaks, yeah or nay?
It's the worst thing to happen to football since Harry Kane,
What?
because I don't like Harry Kane.
Why
Because he's
don't
too
you like
good.
Harry Kane?
Because he's too good
Because he's too good.
for England, yeah. Or Jude Bellingham.
I mean, a lot of people were not on the Bellingham bus, are they?
Jude Bellingham. So I hate them. One, because it's a money grab for thing, and then Americans need things to be in quarters. I also question it. Are we becoming? Is this because our attention spans are so shit? We can only focus for 20 minutes before we need a break.
I think there may have been good intent behind it. Like, I actually go, if it's 30 degrees, I think that makes sense.
No, it's so they
Now,
can
to
make
be
money.
fair, I've played in 30 degrees. Didn't like it. Didn't get a hydration break.
No.
But there was an interesting reporting around the shifts in momentum based on the hydration break, which happens.
Well,
right?
Croatia
It happened
scored.
to us.
Croatia scored straight after the hydration break. That was the
Just-
one time I enjoyed it.
So if it is a hydration break, you don't allow the manager or coaching staff on. Just they take a drink. That's it. Get back on the pitch. Like this. So I don't like it. I'm glad that FIFA and UEFA don't like each other because it won't bleed into normal football. But the amount of booing that happens when like air conditioned stadium, 18 degrees undercover, you're like,
Yeah, because it's a money grab.
absolute
It's a money
crock.
grab.
Anyway, so enough about football. You got tickets to something not football related.
Oh.
I'm picking you up. Come on.
Massive Attack.
And I was there for you. It's like, hey.
Like, I can't tell you how excited I am by that. Massive Attack live. And we got tickets straight away. Boom. There's 2,000 in the queue. I had to sit there on a golf cart waiting for the thing to tick over. But I am excited for that. I'm not excited about the venue, but we'll move on. But
It's an arena. To be fair, like this, they've sold out an arena, which is
yeah.
insane.
And I think their show, like all their videos, and I think it's fairly political. I think it's a bit of a...
Oh,
It's going to be like hectic.
okay.
Because I've been seeing clips of them playing their tours at the
Of
moment.
course you have.
I looked up set list.
Of course you did.
Well, anyway, it ticked all of my boxes, so I'm happy.
Oh, good. Okay.
They do seem to change it all the time, but they
Good.
but they maintain the big ones.
Mm.
If I went to see Massive Attack with no unfinished sympathy, I'd be like, I want my money back.
Give me it. Yeah.
But no, they do that. They'll do Teardrop. They'll do that. The rest they move around.
I tell you, so you had the option of buying general admission or seats.
I did. I picked seats.
Smart. I mean, it's like going to see Radiohead. Like, it's that sort of, why would I stand for 2
And I had the exact
hours?
conversation with a friend because I was like, there's two things here. One, yes, I am lazy. I will admit that. But two, also, I don't want to get a good spot in Kudos Arena. You're going to have to get there an hour before they come on
Yeah.
just to get a good spot so you can see.
Yeah.
And then, so you're going to be there standing an hour, and then when they do come on, people will just start pushing. There'll be no personal space. You'll just be tired, and so you'll just be, whereas now, we can just like go to the seats 2 minutes before they come on. Thank you, that's my seat.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then I can stand up if they do any. But it's not as if you're what are we dancing to?
You're not dancing.
We're not dancing.
No. But anyway, that sounds really good. It's a while. It's 6 months away, is it? October?
No, it's
When is it?
August.
Oh, wait. Okay, we need to chat about that. I'm going on holiday in August. Need to check that one. Oh, no, it's the week before I go back to work.
Okay, that was right, yeah.
Right, okay. Anything else? So we're back on Spotify. That was the other thing I wanted to touch on. That was relatively seamless.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? Are they happy? Are they a bit better at their customer service or something?
Well, they're terrible. I go through it like customer service is terrible, but once I know the right team to go to, you cannot circumvent this team. You have to go to that team and sort of push your way through. Once you do, you get sorted. It's fine. And they are pretty quick. It's just that I didn't get any. So we're back.
That's good.
So that's okay. That was sorted. I do want to get into Song of the Week. I love this. I have listened to this so many times. And if you're not Scottish, you've had to put up with 15 minutes of banter anyway. So this is the very unofficial Scotland World Cup song by JJ Bull. On Insta, it is the Fitbot That Ba. That's his...
Yeah.
I always struggle with that. We will play the track, but go on actually to YouTube and watch him do it.
It's amazing.
Because it's just amazing, isn't it? It's a cheeky little dance tune. It's very Scottish. It's got a bit of fun behind it. And he's been on Sky Sports now, and he's I just love it. Absolutely love it.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
All right, so let's get into... And at the moment, we are recording this the night before Scotland play Morocco.
Woohoo! Oh, and what are we doing tomorrow? What are we going to have for our breakfast?
I don't know. You brought some stuff out your fridge that looked a bit...
Tatty scones.
Was it tatty scones?
Yeah, that's what I showed you.
What was the other one? White pudding?
Yeah.
So that's an iron brew.
Yeah.
So very Scottish breakfast tomorrow.
I got a delivery from the Scottish butcher on Thursday.
I'm pumped.
I got
for
white
this.
pudding, black pudding, square sausage, Scotch pies, potato scones,
Oh my god!
and iron brew.
Did that come with a heart monitor
Yeah.
and
And
cholesterol pills?
yeah. You can claim on your health insurance. You put the receipt through.
So this is the night before Scotland play, but we're going out for dinner tonight. I'm staying at yours because Australia play the USA at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
How good were the Socceroos? Shout out to them.
Oh, actually, yeah. Let's talk about that. They were fantastic.
Fantastic.
So we got up early. We drank a fair bit. We watched the Brazil game. We watched the Scotland game. Came back to your house, and what did you give me? A cup of tea, Nurofen, Barocca, and cheese on toast. Oh. And pickled onion Munster Munch.
Yeah, what else do you need?
I mean, it was just... What a hangover cure.
I know.
Because by midday, I was hungover.
I actually was hungover by 5 p.m. It came out. I was like, oh, wow.
So I thought the Socceroos played fantastic.
I hope if they play like that tomorrow, they've got a chance of nicking a point.
So I just realised by the time this pod comes out, everyone's going to know the result. So we could be pumped, or we could be... So anyway...
We will be pumped, but that's fine. Because I think we might sneak... Well...
No, we're going to win.
Actually, in my wee spreadsheet, I put a 1-1 draw Morocco.
Nah,
I am confident of a draw.
Morocco
Nah.
are top notch.
I don't think Morocco know how to get past Grant Hanley. I'm fairly convinced.
Sorry.
I don't think
Who does Grant Hanley
Hakimi...
playing for?
I don't think
Sorry,
Hakimi is going to get past Aaron Hickey. I just don't think he is.
We saw Hickey. He was terrible.
Well, I just think he will.
But sorry, Grant Hanley, does he PSG, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid? Who's he play for?
Well, I mean, look, it's not one of the top tier. And that's only because I think he's not got a good enough manager. Because really, I could see him in that defence alongside Alexander Arnold in the
Jesus Christ
Bernabeu, to be honest with you.
Look, he's not good because he's not in the midfield, is he? That's if you're not Scottish and you're not in the midfield, you're not any good. Right, okay, so we are going to play the very unofficial Scottish World Cup song by JJ Bull. Enjoy.
Hamden Park kinda sucks, but I will go there anyway. I think that we might lose, but I will go there anyway. Because I wanna see Kenny McLean from 50 yards. I think that he might score. Kieran Tierney from 30 yards. Oh, I know he's gonna score. The Scummy dominate. With a bicycle kick. I know he's gonna score. He's Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, Ballon d'Or. I wanna see Kenny McLean from 50 yards, 'cause I know he's gonna score. Kieran Tierney from 30 yards, oh, I know he's gonna score. And Scott McTominay with a bicycle kick. I know he's gonna score. He's Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay, Ballon d'Or.
McTominay, Ballon d'Or. So good.
Love it.
So good. He's actually very funny. Very funny. If you watch some of his Insta stuff, very, very funny man. And I'm glad to see he's got some attention. Doing really well. Right. To bring it down, Les says.
We'll just fire through Les says.
Fire. Okay, let's go.
So we've got the Orielles and Boards of Canada. I'll start with the Orielles first. I've got a review from When the Horn Blows.
Now, have we done the Orielles before? Because I thought we had. I thought we'd done
Fairly certain.
Silver Dollar Moment.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I thought we did too. Okay, cool. All right.
So the Manchester-based indie band returned for their fourth record, the ornate, dynamic, boundary-pushing Only You Left. First coming to prominence with their charming indie pop debut, Silver Dollar Moment,
There you go.
8 years ago. What? No. Couldn't have. Did we? 8 years ago?
Yeah, it was. It was
We never did this 8 years ago.
No. It was 2019.
So why did we talk about it then?
Well, because that was our season 1.
So confused. Guitarist Henry Wade and the sibling duo of Sidoni and Esme Hand Halford have in fact been close collaborators for over 15 years now. channeling the same stripped-back song-led approach of their early origins whilst consolidating the bold experimentation of their 2022 LP tableau. Only You Left sees the band stretch the famously amorphous genre of indie to its limits, incorporating electronic elements, post-punk stylings, math, rocky moments, and shades of shoegaze. What you don't like. As a trio, the most traditional of all band structures, the Orielles defy limits or boxes, forging a sound that's definitely expansive yet distinctly their own. Describing the album, drummer Sidoni unveils one of Only You Left's defining features, its weaponization of mournfulness and longing, both in instrumentation and lyricism. We maybe wanted to subconsciously disguise this album as something that felt more light and easy on the ears, but it's much more melancholic. It's a deeply sad album. It's just leaning into the beauty of sadness a little bit. The album's grandest moment comes from the provocatively titled "You Are Eating a Part of Yourself." Building a feeling of dark euphoria, the song gradually envelops a listener in a vast cinematic soundscape of glitchy feedback, sampled vocals, and bristling percussion. After 3 heavenly minutes, the wave finally breaks, replaced just with soft piano and Esme's final visceral words about the self-devouring nature of change. You are eating part of yourself in perfect pieces to digest. You're choosing a side you don't really like, chewing until nothing's left. Oh, after attracting new fans across the country while supporting English teacher, we didn't let them. Last that wouldn't have been a good gig for us. The Orielles set out this week on an intimate in-store tour with a landmark headline gig at the IC in London scheduled in June. Their trend-defying music creatively renewed once more. Only You Left is a reminder to look beyond the binaries of the world and a reminder to find your third half.
Can you read me the bit about the weaponization bit again, please?
Okay, where was that?
It was the drummer gave a quote.
Weaponization.
This is the weaponization of isolation and something.
God.
You read it.
Yep, I'm just trying to find it. Oh yeah, it's weaponization of mournfulness and longing, both in instrumentation and lyricism.
What does that mean?
So what it means is that we aren't emos and we're not bothered.
Okay, I'm really happy that they're doing well.
Okay, I'll go first. So their first track, I really liked it.
Did you?
Yep, I actually did. So I thought, you know what?
It actually does start off.
What's he banging on about?
Yeah.
This is nice. This is different. A bit different. And that was it. So we can play the first track if you want, because it's not. No. Okay. So it's just, I think they're very talented. I do actually think they're talented. I do think there'll be a lot. They're the type of band that will have such a deep following of people who really love their music, because it will hit some people. It will really mean something to people. It will affect them. It's a type of music that's polarizing, but if people love it, they'll love it. You can imagine the gig. There will be people that will like follow them around. They'll have the t-shirt. They'll love it. They'll talk about all the things I just read in that review to infinity and beyond, and look at the lyrics and like all of the things, and that's fine. But that's not for us. So, or me, I shouldn't talk for you. So that's okay. I just think there are a few of these indie bands that have come out over the last probably 6 to 8 years, where indie's gone a feel in a different direction, and it's just not for us.
Agree.
It's just a generational thing, and I'm fine with that. Because I reckon there'll be people in their late 20s, early 30s, maybe even a bit, going, this is great, this is amazing, this is the best indie music I've ever heard. I can relate to it, they're talking about this, they're weaponizing lyricism, and that really hits home right now because of the state of the world. And do you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad they have that. Because I had Live Forever. And I had Champagne Supernova. None of them made sense, but to me they did at the time. And so every generation needs that. So I'm trying really hard to find things to say that are positive. I think I've done a good job. So I would recommend people go and listen to this album because I actually do think people will enjoy it. It's just I did not. Not because of a lack of talent. It's just not my kind of music. I actually did find it really quite dreary. And so I like emotional music. You know, I like a cry sometimes.
And it's a female singer.
Right.
I
And
thought
so
this-
I do.
yeah.
But I like it. Not when it's dreary though and boring. So like, I don't mind a sad song because your lyrics are really moving and I'm getting, but it's actually melodic and I'm like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Or if the music's quite haunting, even if I don't really understand the lyrics, I'm like, that was like, you know, quite anthemic or orchestral or something along those lines. This for me was just, ugh. Like, just put me, I just was like, nah. No, and especially when I was working, it was put me in a bad mood. I'd like to look in my inbox and I want to see the emails I sent when I was listening to that. Because it surprises me. I hope clearly no one read those properly or I wouldn't have been promoted, I think. But,
That's a good point.
But no, it's just not for me. But I respect it and I really hope you do well, you guys.
Score?
3.
Okay, my turn. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
No, you have to. I've had to listen to your crap.
I think you did a really good job. So you gave me. So how many? So you gave me Boards of Canada, and this,
It was meant to be something else. I bet you regret that.
and I'm like, how did the Boards of Canada be the more exciting of the two albums in Les Says this week? Like, it's just, I was like, and then I went back to Silver Dollar. I've probably got a moment, I think was,
Yeah.
and they were indie pop. Maybe like when you listen to it, it was very upbeat.
Yeah.
You know, there's two things. The two things that I really struggled with this album. One, did you use the word dreary? You did, didn't you? It's very dreary. It's I found it a really, really difficult listen, and I think I only made it through the album. In fact, I don't think I made it through the album end to end.
In one go.
No, I would always have to try and break it up into chunks. And then the second thing is, it's very shoegazy.
It's not for you.
And I hate shoegaze. So I mean, that's why I think it's. You were right.
Because there's no change. It's like
not.
there's no change. There's no. Like call me old fashioned.
You are.
Yep. I love a structure of verse, chorus, verse. Big fan. Like I like a bridge.
One of the songs.
I like a change.
Felt like a sound check for 3 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was
Like,
like,
I like.
kick it in,
kinda like-
guys.
yeah.
Let's go. So I feel I can't rate this properly because I would give it I would give it a very low score because I really did not like this album. But I just don't think this album. We have listened to worse albums than this.
Yeah, we have.
This album, just immediately I recognized this is not for me. So what I would I'm glad that they are finding success and they had a great tour with English Teacher. Please go and listen to their album, and hopefully it's not just us. And let's move on.
Okay, so Boards of Canada, Inferno, Pitchfork. What do you think they gave it?
Pitchfork would have loved this. They would have given it 7.8 or 8.2.
8.6.
Whoa, I really would have loved it.
After a 13-year radio silence, of course, the first question on many minds will be, what's changed? The answer remains, as usual, not much. The duo has not significantly altered its formula since Music Has the Right to Children. One of the most overrated albums of all time.
Agreed, and we rated it for this album.
Yeah,
We rated
I
it.
don't understand it.
Nobody
I want to understand it because they're Scottish.
And one of our friends loved that album.
Don't get it.
No.
Right. Anyway, though that's not to say its discography has delivered diminishing returns. One of Boards of Canada's talents has always been the ability to eke out subtle variations from a fixed pool of sounds and moods. Harvest Darkness once again shades Infernal, but the shift this time has more to do with heft and texture. The album's palette is distinguished by its sharp lines, ultra-vivid detailing, generous dynamic range, it's not television, and crispy tactile feel, especially in the rhythm tracks.
What does lines mean on that?
I don't know. If Tomorrow's Harvest was influenced by soundtrack composers like Wendy Carlos and Mark Isham, Inferno suggests a 3D projection on the biggest screen in town. Yeah, like a TV. With richer colours and more dizzying spatialization than anything they've done before. More than any other detail, what stands out is the way the song's maze-like sequences draw you in and hold you wrapped. If the duo had a weakness in the early years, it was its tendency to get stuck cycling through endlessly repeating four-chord progressions, milking them for everything they were worth. That's no longer an issue. Even when the beats are resolutely 4/4, unusual phrase lengths, 5 bars, 7 bars, wrong foot expectations. Loops never re-trigger quite where you expect them to. Again and again, I found myself counting beats and bars, trying to ascertain the track's architectures, wondering if there were some meaning encoded into the pattern. I really don't think so. A healthy scepticism is warranted in the face of the obsession that fuels discussion on Boards of Canada fan forums, which treats the duo's music as though it were a cipher to be solved, a puzzle box like Lost, rather than the exceptionally skillful manipulation of mood and emotion. But in the same way, that listening session had me suddenly seeing hexagons everywhere.
Awful review.
The intricacy of Inferno's clockworks makes me want to believe.
Absolute wank. Sorry.
That's the finish.
Oh, is that it?
That's it.
Good.
I cut out about 4 paragraphs.
It's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, how was the album made? What does it mean? What's some of the samples that does he...
I mean, he goes on about some of it, but it's all the same. So.
Okay.
Right, anyway, but it's just to give you...
He was too busy seeing Hex.
I enjoyed it. He gave it 8.6.
Good. I'll go first.
Smashing.
Okay. Struggled with this at the start. Really, really struggled with it. You know why? Because I hadn't started with the Orielles yet. So I was like, start with Boards Canada, give that a shot. Oof, Jesus Christ, that's a tough listen. Yeah. Went back to it. Okay, went back to it. Went back to it. Went back to it. You mentioned the Orielles and writing emails. Yep. Boards of Canada, perfect thing to work by. I don't know if you found the same.
Yes, nice.
Brilliant to work by. You can get things done. There's a nice little beat that kicks in, and you're like, "Oh, I'm enjoying."
A bit dark at times. Some of the noises, but scary.
Yeah. Now, so I didn't like it at first. I found it really boring. However, the more I listened to this album, the more I liked about it. There are some really good tracks on here. The ambience and the bridges that at first I was like, they do grow on you, and I actually enjoy them throughout the album. But my biggest, only critique of this album, which I have a friend of mine who's a really big Boards Canada fan, and what did you think of the album? Loves the album. And I was like, my critique is it's too fucking long. Right?
Oh, it's so long.
It's so 18 tracks.
47 tracks.
And I was like, did you not have a problem with the album length? And he's like, no, I want more. I love them. I wanted more. And I'm like, yeah. Now, there's part of me, and you know how I am. You know, I'm all about value for money.
Yeah, you got it with that.
Now, this remember Ladytron?
Yeah.
Too long.
Too long.
Fucked up the entire album, right? And so you had, if you'd have condensed it to 10, 12 tracks, got it a little bit, you just would have had a better sounding album. This is too long. And that ambience is like, I'm not watching a movie here. Anyway, so it loses me towards the end. Shorten it, I think you've got a really good album. This could have been something, I think, a bit unique and special for us this year. But no. Pop it into the same pile as Ladytron. I'm always complaining for more, but this is just too much. Give them an extra point for being Scottish. 5.
So it's just so boring.
It's not as boring as the other one,
No.
surely.
do you know what? I'm just going to have to...
There are some good tracks on there, though.
Okay, so I'm going to take what I've learnt today. I'm going to be...
I don't think you learned anything.
I'm creating
I've heard you give feedback twice now. I'm not sure you were
psychological safety that I could share this.
listening. We're gonna
I
get
just
sued.
don't think I am a Boards of Canada fan.
No,
I just
neither am I.
don't think it's for me.
Neither am I. I'm with you.
So, whilst this was... Because it was up against Orielles, it feels like it was a good album to me. Because I was like, I want to put that on all of the time. Not because it's good.
That's what I did, yeah.
Because it's all there was.
That's true. I was the amount of times I was going to come to you and go, give me the next episode's albums, because this is rough. But I didn't.
Would you have rather had Paul McCartney?
No, I'm glad I listened to Boards of Canada. I would have Paul McCartney over the Orielles.
Yeah,
Is that how you feel?
probably. Anyway, so you've probably summed up. I just didn't really. I don't really get Boards of Canada, so it's just I don't get it. I don't even know. It doesn't even feel like music to me.
Oh, there are some good tracks. Come on, there's a few sort of like AIM. There's a couple of wee bit orbital-esque slower.
Sometimes.
I mean, for me, there's a couple of good tracks. I mean, there's Into the Magic Land and Naraka I liked. I like the Hydrogen, Helium, Lithium, Leviathan. Like, there's a few... I mean, I couldn't pick a favourite, but there are good tracks.
Okay.
So I think we should play something from the album, because I think people should hear it. And I'll pay for it, so it's fine.
Okay. So point for effort, point for being Scottish.
Oh, Jesus. No, you can't. You're going to rate it the same as Orielles here. You've got to be careful.
I'm trying.
No.
No, so point for effort, point for being Scottish, and then 3 points.
One for being better than the Orielles.
One for being better than the Orielles. 5.
So the same as me.
4.
Why don't you want to be the same rating as me?
Because I don't like it as much as you, so I'd be lying.
Oh, okay, then that makes sense.
And
Okay.
this is a safe place. We've created psychological safety to give feedback, and I feel safe to give that score. So you see what I've done there.
So
so
I've
it's a
created
4.
that safe environment for you.
I think I've
That's
created
good.
my own safe environment, but that's fine. I
After
think I've
2
always had
beers
my
as
safe
well.
environment. I don't get
2 beers,
affected
we're
by
all
it.
in.
I'm always
Right.
psychologically safe.
Do you have a favourite track? Otherwise, I'll pick one. Okay, you don't, clearly. I will go with Naraka,
Great choice.
which is very weird. But I like it. I didn't mind this. Let's play that. Naraka by Boards of Canada. Now, if you're still here, you're still awake. Great to have you.
Do you know what's next?
Oh, please. That was
Okay.
rough. That was... You got it. That...
There was nothing else.
Come on, what you got?
So it's a bit of old school British indie.
Are you going to give me Embrace?
I am.
Okay, keep going.
So you're getting Embrace with the new album Avalanche, and you're getting Hard-Fi. Remember Hard-Fi? With the album Sweating Someone Else's Fever.
Hard-Fi's back.
Yeah. Sweating Someone Else's Fever.
Wow.
Hard-Fi and Embrace. It's like we've just gone back 20 years.
30 years.
Cool.
I need to think about how I feel about Embrace.
Well, you've got a couple of weeks. So,
Okay, that's good.
have you listened to this?
Listen
Because
to
I
what?
have not listened to them. yet.
Embrace? No, I did listen to one of their songs. Their new songs popped up, and I was like, oh. But I need to listen to it as part of the album. I'm going to talk to you about this. So it'll be interesting. Lots of challenges around Embrace's vocals. How do they stand up on this album?
Okay.
But Embrace have great albums and then not so great albums. So
They've got one of the best albums of all time.
well,
Oh, come on now.
where did we put it? In the 20s? We would have done.
No,
In
it
the
was
end.
high. It was high.
Anyway, all right, okay.
It was in the top 10 of that season.
No, it's a great album.
'Cause my weakness is none of your business. See? Psychological safety. It's none of your business. So yeah, Embrace Hard-Fi.
I'm happy with that. That
Yeah,
should
that's
be all right.
well, yeah.
That should be okay. You also dropped a Toy Story quote in your little... You said to infinity and
I
beyond.
did, didn't I?
Was that deliberate? How
Yeah.
did that sneak into your
It's
brain?
clever, wasn't it?
How? We were talking about Toy Story before. You said you've only seen Toy... Because my family's going to... I have to be back at a certain time tomorrow because my family's going to see Toy Story 5. I had a vent because Toy Story... And please, Toy Story 4 was a perfect ending to that series. Perfect. Couldn't have written it better. I'm so happy with it. And they've gone and done 5.
I've not got past 2. I don't
No,
even
I
know
think
if
you
I've
need to
seen
keep
2.
going. They're lovely.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I know they are. I just...
Lovely.
Yeah, it's just...
But I think, you've got Shrek's coming back. Shrek. You got Toy Story's back. Like, I think there's a struggle around creating new movies.
I know, but make something else.
Good advice.
Do you know what I mean? Feedback.
When was the last time you went to the movies?
Oh, I don't really go to the movies.
Why not?
I don't really have the attention span.
What was the last movie you saw at the cinema? Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't worry about it.
The last time I remember going to the cinema, I think I went after this.
Was it in colour?
Yeah. I think I went to a film in a film festival that someone invited me to, and I just can't remember its name, but I remember thinking, oh, what the fuck am I doing? And I went, it was fine. The last movie I remember going to was Parasite.
Oh my God, that's ancient.
Yeah, before COVID.
I couldn't make it through that movie. I watched it.
I really liked it.
I got halfway through it and I was like, I know it's supposed to be dark, and I was like, I don't like this.
They do it really well, the Koreans, don't they? Because you think about Squid Game, think about that. Have you ever seen Old Boy?
Oh no, that's violent.
And dark.
Yeah, really dark.
Well, they're obviously making that time.
No, they make
I actually
great
can't remember
dark
the last
movies.
time I went to the cinema. It's
I
not-
used to go every Tuesday on Tight Ass Tuesday. Every Tuesday when I was looking for a job. It
I
was my
just
little
don't
treat
think
to
there's been a
myself.
lot of movies. I used to love movies, but
Horror's been good this
I
year.
just don't think there's been many that's.
I'm glad the
Good my
superhero
attention.
thing has passed,
Thank God.
because now we've had other movies come to. Anyway, should we keep going? Should we actually talk about the album? 'Cause
Please,
we've got dinner
because
plans.
yeah, we do.
Unkle. What an album! We're going to play the entire album apart from one track.
We've just never had we've not had enough of Uncle. Just never been given enough.
What do you mean?
Uncle just hasn't provided us enough.
In terms of the career and
Yes.
types of music that you've got, depends how you look at it.
No, there's just not been enough of Uncle. Bit like Left Field.
Well, you got left field and you didn't like it. Right, okay. So, to understand the sound of Unkle, you have to understand that Three men laid the foundation before DJ Shadow even entered the frame. So, James Lavelle, right?
Some boy.
Some boy. So by 14, James was already DJing. By 18, he had founded Mo Wax. He was inspired by the Wild Bunch. Never heard of them.
Do you want me to tell you about the Wild Bunch?
Maybe.
I think they've influenced so many people.
I just think they're saying it to try and be cool, to be honest. So the Bristol crew that became Massive Attack. And a documentary called Bombin', which linked New York City graffiti culture to the UK. Wasn't that tricky as well? There you go. I was listening. Lavelle wasn't just a fan, he was a sponge. He worked at the Honest John's record shop where he learned the language of rare grooves and jazz. He didn't just want to make music, he wanted to build a world where fashion, art, and sound were one thing. Then there was Tim Goldsworthy, the technical wingman. Tim was Lavelle's school's friend and the first technical half of Unkle. While Lavelle provided the vision and the records to sample, Goldsworthy provided the programming knowledge. Together they released the first Unkle EP, The Time Has Come, in 1994. However, the relationship soured because Goldsworthy wanted to stay in the world of underworld club music, while Lavelle had stadium-sized ambitions for Unkle. Goldsworthy eventually left to co-found DFA Records with James Murphy of LCD Sound System. Pretty good. Then there was, and I'm probably going to butcher this, but there was Mayasuke Kudo. Kudo was
sorry?
Yeah, don't. I've had 2 beers, and that's not going to go well. That's why I'm not on commentary for the World Cup. Kudo was a legendary figure from the Japanese hip-hop crew Major Force. He, along with Toshio Nakanishi, represented the Major Force West contingent in London. Kudo brought a sophisticated minimalist Japanese production style to the early Unkle sessions. It was through Kudo and the Major Force crew that Lavelle became obsessed with the Harajuku street scene. I have been there. Incredible. Harajuku is one of my favourite places in Tokyo, eventually leading him to collaborate with Nijo, founder of Ape Bathing Ape. You been to Japan?
I haven't. It's next on my list.
You need to go.
Yeah, I really want to.
We need to go. I would. It's fantastic. Great place. Great people.
I do really
great
want to go.
culture.
It's on the list. Next holiday.
Okay, let me know when you're going to do that. Anyway, so how the heck did DJ Shadow get involved? In 1993, Lavelle heard a 12-inch called Influx by a relatively unknown producer from California named Josh Davis, aka DJ Shadow. Lavelle was floored. He cold called Davis and flew him to London. That's insane.
That's insane.
Initially, Shadow
I kind of like it.
Yeah, initially Shadow was just another artist on Mo Wax, but as the first iteration of the Unkle album fell apart, Lavelle scrapped the entire album's worth of material because it sounded too much like ordinary trip-hop. He asked Shadow to take over as his sole producer. Shadow agreed, but with a condition: total creative control over the music. Now, have you done the full gamut of the Unkle albums?
Yes.
What's your view on the DJ Shadow influence, Unkle sound? Because it's so prevalent.
So prevalent.
And
because Introducing is one of my favourite albums.
It's a shame we don't get to talk about it.
I know.
Maybe we should do the Foreigner influence. But yeah, keep going.
So, if anyone was to try and tell me that they don't have the same sound, I'd punch them in the face. So there was a heavy influence, which is probably why, to my earlier point, I felt we didn't get enough of Unkle, but maybe I didn't get enough of DJ Shadow.
Oh.
Because that's what I love. Because further Unkle productions, I mean, to be fair, well, I've enjoyed, what I really enjoy, which is Unkle when he does remixes. Mm-hmm. But again, that's a remix. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and I love James Lavelle, DJ James Lavelle.
Yes.
But I think, yeah, without the influence of DJ Shadow, it kind of, for me, falls away.
Okay.
That's just how I see it. because I just love that kind of music.
After introducing, did you follow much of DJ Shadow's career?
Yeah, I
Things
saw
like the
him.
Private Press.
Yes.
Did you see him?
Yes.
Where did you see him?
Creamfields when I lived in Scotland.
Ah.
Yeah, I wasn't in a good way, but thing was, it wasn't. Do you know what was hard? I liked it, but you know when I don't know how to say this. You'll know. So when you went to a festival in your 20s,
Yes.
then your mood required a certain type of music.
Yes.
There was a real punish.
Yep.
I was like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And then I went and saw someone else.
Yes.
Probably some trance DJ at like
Yep.
135 beats per minute.
Yep.
So I wish I'd seen him when I wasn't at a festival in my 20s.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying.
I have the exact same thing because I saw Kraftwerk at Global Gathering.
Oh. Which would have been incredible.
But I left after 2 songs.
Yeah.
And that was my only time I get to see Kraftwerk. And I leave because it was in the right music for
At
my
the right time,
at
yeah.
the right time.
Same.
I totally get it. Okay, back to this. So Psyence Fiction, 1998. So this wasn't just a record, it was a 3-year war of attrition. Shadow and Lavelle retreated to the site in San Rafael and Strong Room in London to build a sonic jigsaw puzzle. How'd you like that?
I like that.
You like that? Sonic
I
jigsaw?
like
Yeah,
that.
okay, cool. The technical wizardry. So the MPC 60 and S1100. This album is a masterclass in Akai sampler programming. Shadow didn't just loop beats, he micro-chopped them. Every kick, snare and hi-hat was often from a different vinyl record, meticulously pitched to match. Say what you want about DJ Shadow, he knows how to create a drum loop, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's got a sound, he does it so well. The atmosphere sample, so between tracks you hear fragments of dialogue. They weren't random. They were pulled from obscure sci-fi films and 1970s documentaries meant to create a bit of a haunted cinema vibe, which you get, which I think they do really well. For tracks like Lonely Soul, they didn't use samples, They hired a 24-piece orchestra at CTS Studios. Merging those organic, sweeping strings with Shadow's heavy drums created scale that trip-hop had never seen before. Now, Lonely Soul. Oh, God. It's 9 minutes of just
Genius.
genius.
And they could not have picked a better vocalist.
Yeah, agreed.
Absolutely suits it.
Yep. At the right time.
Yep.
Right? So, I always wondered if it was created electronically, and then there's a bit, I think it's like 6 minutes in, where the orchestra just hits, and you're like, you can't mimic that. It's just... So anyway, the stories behind the Suns. So Guns Blazing, Drums of Death Part 1 features Cool G Rap, a legend of New York City hardcore rap. He recorded his verse in one take, leaving the studio stunned. The Drums of Death refer to the massive distorted breakbeats that sounds like a marching army from the future. That's DJ Shadow sound, right? By far. The Unreal, Your Boy. So it was one of the first times Brown had so obviously it's with Ian Brown, had been heard since the Roses' messy breakup. The track is built on a sample from a 1960s psychedelic rock track slowed down to a funeral crawl. Nursery Rhyme and Breather. Badly Drawn Boy. I mean, it's a weird song for what
Really,
Badly
yes.
Drawn
Yes,
Boy
it
kind of
is.
sounded like. I mean, it's got so many great songs and great collabs. Anyway, so when it was finished, so when Psyence Fiction was finally released, it received polarizing reviews. Some saw it as a masterpiece, others saw it as overhyped. The pressure had broken the Shadow and Lavelle partnership. Shadow moved back to California to reclaim his solo career, and Lavelle was left with a brand and a massive shadow, no pun intended, to step out of. So they kind of had this creative divorce, and they never kind of got back together. The tension began almost immediately. Shadow was coming off the high of introducing and was a monastic producer. He worked in silence, obsessed in the micro details. Lavelle was a social hurricane, constantly bringing people into the studio, talking about toys, sneakers, and the overall vibe. Shadow, once quoted, said, "I was essentially the architect, but James wanted to be the director. It's hard to build a house when someone is constantly changing the blueprints when you're laying the bricks." Ouch! Ouch! By the time the album was finished, the two were barely speaking. Shadow had spent 3 years of his life on Psyence Fiction, often working 14-hour days in Strongroom Studios, only to have Lavelle suggest just one more guest or a slight tweak to the changes.
Lots of guests. Lots of guests.
Some work. Most work.
Most
actually.
work.
Most work.
Yep.
Shadow officially distanced himself from the project during the promotional cycle, while Lavelle was doing high fashion shoots and talking to the press about the future of music. Shadow retreated to California. The breaking point was the live tour. Shadow was too weary to commit to a global Unkle tour. He felt the project had become a pretentious vanity project in the eyes of the press, and he didn't want his credibility as an underground artist dragged down by the Britpop celebrity orbit Lavelle inhabited. Thoughts?
That's a bit,
Didn't mince his words.
it's a bit sad.
Yep.
It is a bit sad.
The most revealing quotes came from the documentary The Man from Wax, which came out in 2017. DJ Shadow said, "I felt like I was being used to legitimize James's fantasies. I was doing the work and he was taking the bows. I realized I had to get out if I wanted to save my own sanity."
Jeez, that's... Alright, DJ Shadow, settle down.
James Lavelle. Lavelle often felt abandoned by the one person he viewed as his musical soulmate. In a 2014 interview with The Independent, he reflected, "Shadow was part of it, but he didn't define Unkle. I find sometimes that people think it was his project and I was just a guy in the room. That's not the journey it's been for a very, very long time."
Oofed.
Now, did he prove them right? How are you feeling on the rest of Unkle's discography? What's that? People can't see that.
No,
What's that
but I
mean?
don't want
You're
to say
really
it.
nervous.
Because I don't really like it.
You don't like the rest of Unkle?
It's alright, but it's nothing like this.
Oof, I disagree.
It's like another word. It's just... It's never hooked me the same way. Like I've said, I think some of my favourite remixes are of like Unkle, and I think none of the other albums have ever hooked me like this one. Ever. It's
Really?
never, not even close.
Really?
Really.
Okay. Well, let's get into what happened next, and let's go through some of the albums. I'll get your thoughts, right? So, So in 1999, Lavelle did something that felt like a bit of a public divorce settlement. He hired the Scratch Perverts. Scratch Perverts.
Yeah.
And he basically deconstructed the album for the live shows. Essentially, Lavelle took the music that Shadow had meticulously built and gave it to other DJs to tear apart and remix live. Ouch. That was the birth of Unkle Sounds, a view for Lavelle to perform the music without needing the man who actually programmed the beats. Now, we've seen Unkle Sounds.
I loved it.
We loved it. Now, you've got... So basically, when we've got some good stuff coming up, because when Shadow left, he famously said he didn't want to be the Unkle guy forever. Lavelle, undeterred, rebranded, and kept going. So to understand the post-Shadow era, you have to understand James Lavelle's resilience. Most people would have folded after losing a producer of DJ Shadow's caliber, but Lavelle viewed it as a chance to reboot. Now, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Now, it's worth noting that our boy James has done, I did not realise he'd done as many global undergrounds. Do you know how many he's done?
About 2?
He has done 4. And do you have any of them?
Yes, I've got the first one.
You got Barcelona.
I've got Barcelona.
I have Romania, which is the second one. And what I've realised, he is not the best technical DJ. And I don't want to cause any offence, but he does have great choice in track selection. And what he does is he mixes at the right moment in a track, not to beat mix the track.
Question.
Go.
What do you think is more important for a DJ? Technical skills or music choice?
Oh, now. So I would throw that back to you, and I'd be like, did we dance much when we saw Uncle Sounds?
Yeah.
No, we didn't. We did we?
Well, he wasn't trying to make you dance. It was a...
I think it depends. Oh, see. Oh.
I'm just talking about DJs in general. Would you rather see
No,
a
you can't
DJ...
have a DJ that plays the best tracks but can't mix for shit.
No, I'm not saying
That
can't
would annoy
mix
the
for
crap
shit.
out of
I
us.
can't say, like, obviously that's nonsense. Like, I wouldn't... That would, like Fatboy Slim.
He can mix.
He can't mix and his
He's got a
choices are
tractor that
shite
does
as
it
well.
for him,
Anyway,
yes.
but... So you've got someone like, say... Because I think one of the best DJs... Well, the three in my mind are Sasha, Digweed and Anthony Papa.
Agreed.
But they also pick good songs. I think John Digweed's the bottom of that three for song choice. But
Agreed. I actually agree with that as well.
But if I think James Lavelle picks great tracks. I don't necessarily... I need you to beat match. I don't want a car crash, and
Yeah,
I don't
please
want a
don't car.
vocal over a vocal. I don't want any of that nonsense. But if it's not like when you're just in awe of what Sasha can do, I'm all right. Because I'm more interested in the track. Like when we go and see a DJ, like we've went to see DJs before, and if it's not the right tracks and you've not really enjoyed it, you don't remember if they mixed or not. You don't care. You just remember going, didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I think a DJ's job is to be, yes, technically skilled to a degree,
Agree.
but I think the ability to read a crowd. I have never seen, when I was in Ibiza and Sasha and Digweed came on, and it was like afternoonish, going into evening, at this outdoor venue in Ibiza, they nailed it song-wise. Like, just nailed it. Remixes of Ain't Nobody, just the things that they were throwing out, they just knew. Every single track, the crowd just got more excited and more excited. That, to me, is the real skill of a DJ. If you are technically amazing, and you have a set in your mind that you've practiced all week, and you come on, and you've not read the crowd, but you're determined to play it because you've mixed it like a bitch all week, and you've got your wee effects and all the rest of it, but everyone's flat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's something about, I think a real DJ's skill, like a real DJ, can read it, knows exact track to play in the right time. Because the set that Digweed and Sasha did at Ibiza, if they went and played that at the Ivy, it would feel silly.
Yeah, okay.
It's just, I think that's the genius.
Okay. Okay.
What do you think?
No, I think I don't know, it's a different style of music. Like, I'm going on a big night out. I'm not going to put James Lavelle on. I'm not going to put Uncle Sounds on. I'm not going to put an Unkle album on.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But I think he translates that into a DJ set. But again, he's mixing tracks together that are orchestral, or like they're very soft and then they build. Like, I don't think it needs to be that. But I don't know. I don't know. That's the question. I don't know if you said to James Lavelle, here's the tracks that Deep Dish played on the latest Global Underground. Go away and mix them, and let's see if you're good. If you're a good.
How good is that?
It's good, but I think James Lavelle's tracks are better. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a technical thing or it's by choice and design. I'm not sure. Or maybe just when we saw him playing his Uncle Sounds before Morchiba,
Oh, but you nailed it.
he nailed it. But was that just we got that because of Morchiba coming on after, or
Because
we
he
got
nailed
that
the
because
crowd.
that-
Because he's looking at the crowd going, well, he knows. These people that are coming to see Morchiba, they're going to be in their mid-40s onward.
I agree.
And they're going to want to hear... They're going to know Sneaker Pimps. They're going to know Gareki. They're going to know the thing.
They're gonna know
and that's what they
yeah.
want. And I bet that's the type of crowd. And I'm going to nail it. I'm just going to give them banger
Yeah.
after banger.
Yeah, fair.
If he was supporting, I don't know, Calvin Harris, he's not going to bang out Garecki.
I don't think he'd take the gig, but anyway, yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got it because we were like, whoa.
Never Never Land, right?
Actually, I don't mind Never Never Land.
Yeah, this is where I want to challenge you because you get some really good albums from Unkle.
No, you do, but what I'm saying is none of them have ever hooked me in the way this album has. Ever.
Okay.
Not saying they're bad. I don't think anything James Lavelle's done is bad.
So, after the sort of Global Underground, when he did that in 2002, and then we got Never Never Land in 2003. So after a 5-year silence, Lavelle returned with Richard File as a primary co-pilot. If Psyence Fiction was a dark basement, Never Never Land was a sleek neon-lit sky lounge. It traded the heavy breakbeats for a more polished, glitchy electronic sound. So you got In a State. Great song. You also had Josh Homme, Brian Eno, Jarvis Cocker. You had Massive Attacks 3D on there as well. Yeah, so many critics praised Never Never Land for being a more consistent flowing album than its predecessor, which we'll get into. While Psyence Fiction felt like a collection of brilliant but disjointed singles, this record felt like a fully realised dark sonic
I agree with
journey.
that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Got rave reviews. But, how did you feel about that? Because did you forget about it for a sec, or?
I think you do. I'll be honest. I forget about it. When I think of Unkle, I think of this album. But they just don't hook you the same. Because I don't think, in a State, I couldn't name you any of the other tracks off the top of my head. If I heard them, I'd be like, oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Whereas this has just got, probably right, it's probably not a cohesive album, but it's a selection of bangers. Rabbit in Your Head, like Lonely Soul, Be There, like bang, bang, bang. Just ones that you'll never forget.
Yep.
In a State, I feel, could be on Psyence Fiction.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So because the hype surrounding the project had cooled down slightly after the 5-year gap and Shadow's exit, the album had a more modest but solid performance. So it got to number 24, and Psyence Fiction, which you'll tell me, did a lot better than that. In the US, it didn't make a dent on the Billboard 200, but did reach number 6 on the top electronic and dance albums. Internationally, it saw minor chart placement across Europe and Australia, landing at number 71 on the Australian ARIA charts. It's not great. While Psyence Fiction went on to sell over 700,000 copies globally over time, Never Never Land was a slower burn. It moved around 60,000. So very slow compared to Psyence Fiction, right? Ultimately, the album did exactly what James Lavelle needed it to do. It proved that Unkle wasn't just a one-off vehicle for DJ Shadow. It established Unkle as an ongoing fluid collective and gave them the live performance blueprint they would use for years to come. My thoughts, you have Eye for an Eye, In a State, Invasion, Rain, Glow.
Oh, Eye for an Eye.
Yeah, fantastic songs on the album and a very, very good follow-up. And I think it's a really good...
What's the pink and white one? With the album cover.
Can't remember. Have a look.
Oh my God.
But I think it's a really good album, and it shows that he's not a one-trick pony.
No,
with
he's
James.
not. No, he's not.
So very good. War Stories 2007. Do you remember this?
No. I'll be honest.
I'm not surprised. This is where the guitars took over. Lavelle and File moved to the operation to Rancho de la Luna in California desert, the spiritual home of Queens of the Stone Age. And I tell you what, that's all you need to know about this album. It is so guitar-y. It is not what Never Never Land and Psyence Fiction sound like at all. I really, really struggle with this album. It did well in terms of selling because a lot of the music was actually used for soundtracks. But for me, I just really, really struggled it. there's a couple of good songs. Broken When Things Explode, Keys to the Kingdom. However, overall, I think this is a massive misstep for me and for Unkle fans. Then you get Where Did the Night Fall, their 4th album.
Nah.
No? Wow, okay.
Do you?
Yeah, I like this. I thought this was great. I mean, I thought this was... maybe because I went through the distance and I listened to the previous album and then I came to this going, oh my God, thank God we're back to sounding like Unkle again. So I thought, it was really well done. It was back to normal. I really liked it. It done better successfully again in terms of the chart position. So yeah, I'm back. Then you get the Roads. Remember anything about the Road Part 1, Road Part 2?
Yes.
They were good as well. Again, I think you need to go back and read.
I don't dislike them. I just don't think they've ever... Just another electronic album.
Oh, you need to go back. Do it for me. I think they are... And I think with Unkle, one of the things that James does really well is he can pull out a beautiful song.
Oh, he can.
And so on each of the albums, you will go and you'll be like, oh, what a stunning song that is. It's beautiful.
Are any of them more beautiful than Be There?
Now, we did get the Ronin mixtapes, which I thought...
Oh, I like them.
Well, see, I thought they were albums. They're not. They're mixtapes.
Yeah, but...
Awesome.
Oh no, it's so bad.
Michael Kiwanuka is on there.
Yeah, but I've just had an absolute mind blank because one of them I absolutely love.
Okay.
If we don't make it,
Yes, that's... Yes.
nobody can.
Beautiful song.
If we make it, baby, I believe in nobody can. Oh, if we don't make it,
Brilliant.
nobody can. It's amazing.
Yep, I'm with you. They're beautiful albums. And I thought they were albums. They're not. They're like little recuts
Yeah.
and remixes.
That's what I was trying to say.
But they're beautiful.
I love, yeah.
Yeah, the Ronin ones I'm really... So he actually hasn't had an album, like album, since 2019. Like he's done the mixtapes. Obviously he's doing Unkle Sounds, which we saw. Stunning. So I think if you piecemeal all of Unkle, like a couple of tracks from each album, I think it's great listening. So talented.
Very.
Right. So what's he doing now? So he's touring with Mortuba, as we saw,
Yay.
which was one of the best DJ sets we've ever
Yep.
seen. What a cool guy. And the Lost Sessions, rumours have been circulating about Lavelle opening the vaults for a 30th anniversary Mo Wax retrospective, including the unreleased 1997 sessions with DJ Shadow.
Oh.
Is it just them fighting?
Yeah.
Shall we get into the tracks?
I've got all my bits to say.
I haven't even given you the opportunity to say anything yet. Go for it.
It's a real shame. So, album cover.
Can you explain it to me? It's two aliens, right?
Yeah, I put weird alien men in brown and black.
Yeah, I'd get that.
Yep.
It's good.
So, but rather than using a photograph, James Lavelle commissioned legendary New York graffiti artist Futura 2000 to create the artwork with sleeve design by Ben and Tim Drury.
Lovely.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know
Okay.
that.
So you've talked about it, but it was released 24th of August 98. What was before it? Nothing. What followed it? Never Neverland. 60 minutes, pretty much on the button.
I'm okay with it.
Yep. 13 tracks, chart position in the UK 4. Weeks in the top 10, 1 week, 2 weeks in the top 20, 4 weeks in the top 40, 14 weeks overall in the top 100.
That's
not
not
bad.
long. I mean, it's not great.
Well, I thought it's not bad for this kind of album and kind of the first one.
Okay.
Don't you think?
I mean, part of me is like, I'm wondering if it was a slow burner, but then it
Yeah.
got to number 4. Okay.
Straight in. 2 singles,
What were the singles?
Rabbit in Your Headlights and Be There.
I remember the video with
Yep.
Rabbit in the Headlights. Okay.
So let's talk about Rabbit in Your Headlights video because it was initially banned
It was banned.
by MTV
Yeah.
because it was quite distressing. Also because, and I've tried to find this if this is true, I think it was recorded in the same tunnel where Princess Di died, and so they thought it's a bit much. But anyway, that was directed by Jonathan Glazer and starring French actor Denis Lavant. The video, if you haven't seen it, is a man repeatedly hit by cars walking through a tunnel. So I think it was but both Rolling Stone and Pitchfork later listed it among the greatest music videos ever made.
Oh my god, I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Apparently, DJ Shadow and James Lavelle relationship with No became strained, and they're reportedly only performed together once, which was on Top of the Pops.
Once.
Top of the Pops.
I've
and
never
Shadow.
seen that.
Yep.
Okay, wow.
So Lavelle wanted Unkle to move beyond instrumental hip hop after hearing A Northern Soul by The Verve, The Verve's very first album. Have you ever listened to that?
That makes sense.
Yep. He imagined combining DJ Shadow's beats with emotional rock vocals, which directly led to Lonely Soul.
That makes sense.
So, you know the band Talk Talk? Mark Hollis contributed the piano to Chaos, but he was uncredited.
Ouch.
Given how elusive Hollis was becoming in the late 90s, his involvement makes the track even more special. On the Knock, Drums of Death Part 2 features Mike D from Beastie Boys and
boy.
Metallica bassist Jason Newsted, a collaboration few people would have ever predicted.
Agree.
We'll talk about it in the tracks, obviously. Be There and Unreal being basically the same song.
Yes.
So, which is strange. Did you know a hidden track existed?
No.
Right. Some CD versions included an intro optional hidden at the pre-gap before track 1. You had to rewind it from the start of the album to hear it. A very 90s trick.
Really?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow. I don't think I've ever done that. Okay.
I know. Anyway, that's
So you put the CD in the CD player.
apparently.
And then you'd have to rewind it.
So there's a pre-gap before track 1. So when you put the CD on before track 1, there was a wee secret track.
Oh, but it skipped. Oh, wow. Okay.
But it wasn't ever. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, do you have the CD? I think I've got
I
the CD.
thought
I do have the CD. We should try that.
We should try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you play CDs? PlayStation? Do they still play CDs?
I don't know.
PlayStations?
I don't know.
Let's try it.
Let's try that.
Right.
If I want to play a CD, it's got to go into my CD decks. I don't have an actual CD player.
I don't have a CD player and I don't have CD decks either.
Oh, God. Anyway.
And you can't put it in your laptop anymore. No.
Oh, yeah, of course there's no
There's
CDs.
nothing.
Ah, okay. Right. It starts with Drums of Death Part 1, Guns Blazing, as we talked about with Cool G Rap.
Put it in the car if we get a lift. The Master's still got a CD player.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Nice. So DJ Shadow on the opener. I wanted something that sounded like the end of the world, but was rooted in the hardest hip hop I knew. Cool G Rap was the only choice. Now, given the length of this podcast already, and given the length of the tracks on this album, I know you can have this as a sample or the Unkle main title
That
theme.
one.
Okay, so Unkle main title theme?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, so James Lavelle and the Vision. People said it was all about business, but all I was trying to do was to create a universe. I mean, this is iconic. And also, I think I've whinged in season 1 and 2 about the use of scratching and how people don't use it well. This is a perfect use of scratching. It is so good. You know, DJ Shadow absolutely knows his stuff. Okay, let's get cracking. Let's play a little bit of the Unkle main title theme.
There were too many of us. We had access to too much money, too much equipment, and little by little we went insane. Fiery the angels fell, burning the fires of hope. Ticket to nothingness.
I think I know the one you don't like.
Okay. You got a wee while till it gets here. But Bloodstain. How do you feel about that?
I like it. But I don't know. Great song.
If I give you Bloodstain or Unreal, which one do you pick?
That's a stupid question.
So Bloodstain, it's got Alice Temple. It remains.
Why can't we have both?
Run out of time.
No, we're not. Just say it.
It remains one of the most affecting moments of the decade, precisely because it refuses catharsis. Stunning, haunting, beautiful song. The rolling drums again just are stunning. All right, well, let's play a little bit of Bloodstain. Unreal. Shadow's music rarely gels with Lavelle's chosen singers. It feels like a collection of brands. This was Enemy in 1998. The simplest way to think of them is that Unreal is the original instrumentation and Be There is the vocal finished version. So Unreal, this appeared on a debut Unkle album, Psyence Fiction, obviously. But it was re-released in 1990 there with Ian Brown, obviously of the Stone Roses. Right. Now, so I've got a question for you. Which version do you want to play?
That's a silly question. Gonna be there. I just think it's one of the best songs of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time. It would be my top 10 of all time. As I look into your eyes, I feel always... Huh?
The singing's alright.
He's fucking brilliant.
You like
Way to get inside you, I'll give you peace of mind.
Is this your choice?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, alright, don't look at me like that. Alright, well, let's play the Unreal version with Ian Brown in full. Your choice.
Be There.
When he played this,
I lost it.
you lost it.
Literally lost it.
Absolutely lost it.
I just never thought in my life I'd hear it live by James Lavelle. I never thought.
Yeah.
It was just one of those moments that I just...
Alright, let's play it.
I might see you falling. I might see you falling. I might see you falling before it's time. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling before so time. Don't wanna go there, let me lead you by the hand. Don't wanna be there, over the sea and onto land. As I look into your eyes, I'll pay no mind. I found a way to get inside you. I'll give you peace of mind. I might see you falling. I might see you falling. I might see you falling before it's time. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling before so time. I might see you falling. I might see you falling. I might see you falling before this time. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling before some I might see you falling. I might see you falling. I might see you falling before this time. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling before so time. I don't see you falling. I don't see you falling.
Corrupt. A plea for free will. An irresponsible horror show. It has been suggested that this contradictory...
Then you get Lonely Soul.
God bless your lonely soul. I believe there's a time and a place.
Lavelle on the recording. I supported his vision. That record was a very close-knit production. I was the only person who ever heard heard any demos on that record. I would pick this, but I want to pick another one. But I think I'm just going to play it in full.
Because it's amazing.
Because it's amazing. I will say, we talked about the orchestra. It is real. And the 6-minute mark where the violins kick in is just stunning. So let's play it in full because we want to. Lonely Soul.
knows your lonely souls. God knows your lonely souls. God knows your lonely souls. Yeah, yeah. I believe there's a time and a place to let your mind drift and get out of this place. I believe there's a day and a place that we will go to, and I know you wanna share. There's no secret to living. Just keep on walking. There's no secret to dying. Just keep on flying. I'm gonna die in a place that don't know my name. I'm gonna die in a space that don't hold my name. I believe there's a time when the cord of life should be cut, my friends. I believe there's a time when the cord can be cut and this vision ends. But I'm gonna die in a place that don't know my name. And I'm gonna cry in a space that don't hold my name.
This is the one. Can't stand it. How do you feel about Nursery Rhyme by with Badly Drawn Boy? First of all, I didn't even know it was Badly Drawn Boy.
No.
I find the guitar rhythm in this awful. And it just it just does not
I
let
thought it
up.
was this one. It was either this or Chaos.
Awful. Gets a little bit better when the chorus kicks in, but I'm sorry, skip. This is not good.
No, let's get on.
Celestial Annihilation.
Love it.
Really?
Love it.
Experimental without being academic, this record chose tension over release. Banger of an instrumental I've wrote, and when the bass hits, so good. Very craft
So
work.
good.
Alright, let's play a little bit of Celestial Annihilation. This is my pick. Your cat's going to fall, isn't it? Anyway, let's get to this. Keep going. So the Knock, Drums of Death Part 2 with my boy Mike D of the Beastie Boys. Big fan of this. I love it. It's short. It's 3 minutes. You're in and you're out. Your cat's smelling my hair.
Giving you kisses.
No.
Go on,
gross.
Bumpy. Go on.
So this is
Kevin
my
a kiss.
pick. I'm so uncomfortable right now. Let's play the Knock, Drums of Death Part 2 with my boy Mike D from the Beastie Boys. It's so good to hear him on an album like this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
How do you feel about it? Because you're not the biggest Beastie Boys fan.
No, I am not.
Do you like the song, though?
Oh, I love it.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's play the Knock in full.
You come on, you come on, you give me on. Dig it, you don't, dig it, you do. One time, keep on. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check me out. Now I'm breaking down in the Unkle style. Drums of death that I would show while in the file. I'll dial. I said, anyone who says we're not versatile, 'cause it's me, M-I-K-E to the D. Getting down, U-N-K-L-E. But this could be a B, it's not for free. Coming to the end of the century. Crossing continental with these beats. Oh, we can get
That was hot. Now dig this.
Yeah, Jones to death, y'all. Yeah, Jones to death, y'all. Yeah, Jones. Yeah, Jones. Yeah, Jones to death, y'all. Yeah, Jones to death, y'all. Jones. Yeah, Jones. Yeah. I'm gonna break it down in the Uncle style. Uncle style. Uncle style. Uncle style. I'm gonna break it down in the Uncle style. Fuck it, fuck it.
So, Chaos. How do you feel about
I thought this might be the one you hate.
that? I'm okay with this.
Right, okay.
I'm okay with this. The lows were the this James. The lows were the barriers, the infighting, egos, and fallouts. Being that young, I was responsible for so many people's lives. It's a soft little number before the end comes. Let's skip it and get on to. This song, "Rabbit in Your Headlights." You've spoke about it. Tom said on his State of Mind, "Other than the work you've done and what it produces, everything else is of a very little consequence. I gave up trying to persuade people otherwise." This is a stunning.
And again, the perfect vocalist.
Yeah, just brilliant. So there is an outro to the album, but I feel that this really ends the album, right?
I believe this ends the album. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So we will play Rabbit in Your Headlights to take us out of this episode. It is just chock full of stunning, stunning songs.
Yeah.
What do you think you gave this album?
I think I gave it 9.5.
Gave it an 8.
What?
If you'd have given it a 9.5, I'm telling you now, it may have won this whole thing. You gave it an 8.
See, I thought I gave it a 9, and then I thought maybe I gave it a bit more. An 8.
I propped you up because I gave it a 9. Because I think it's a stunning album. If you'd have given it a 9.5, it would have been winning. That's how tight the end is. All right. So, are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, because we said 3, so it's 3, 1.
Yep.
2, 3.
Yep.
So this is number 3.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So let me think. Have we had the band before?
Yes.
So okay.
I'll give you a clue. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm getting the week off.
You're getting the week off.
I'm getting no homework for me.
Oh! Massive Attack.
It's Massive Attack.
It's got to be Mezzanine.
It's Mezzanine.
What an album.
Yeah.
You are my angel.
So, spoiler, I like this album.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Because it's banging.
Yeah, because...
we bought it when we were at school. Remember, we used to listen to it in the common room.
Yeah. I like this album.
Inertia creeps. They're coming up slowly. Inertia creeps.
So, we are almost there.
I used to have the lyrics to Teardrop right by my bed, you know.
Really?
In my bedroom.
Why?
Because just loved it. Because I love Massive Attack and I loved it. And I thought, it's a Scottish lady that sings them.
Oh, okay. Well, you can tell me.
She's meant to be on tour. And so the tour that they're doing right now, Massive Attack, this is what I want to tell you. And it's not a spoiler or Setlist FM because they're obviously going to do Teardrop. But So Liz Fraser, Scottish singer of the Cocteau Twins, the band.
Oh, yes.
She sings it.
Yep.
And everything that I've read so far, she tours with them and she comes on and sings Teardrop. I'm not being
Nice.
funny, I'll lose it.
Nice.
Nice. That's all you got to say. You're going to see Teardrop in real life with the actual singer. And all you've got for me is nice.
Okay, all right, Chase. It'll be... I feel what... So, anyway, next episode, Massive Attack. They're back in...
So you want me to do part 2?
Yeah.
Of Massive Attack?
I need to find out what happened to the Brady Bunch.
Nothing.
That's what they were
That's
called,
what
weren't
happened.
they?
Nothing.
Right, so there we are.
Quite a bit of controversy with Massive Attack after this.
Is that? Because I want to know what happened.
So there'll be a lot of allegedlys.
Oh, will there? Ooh, I like a bit of that.
And not
Anyway.
good allegedlys.
Oh, no? Oh.
Like
Okay.
the worst.
Oh, God, I can't wait to hear about this now. So anyway, join us for that, because I can't wait to hear about it. But we will leave you with a little bit more of Unkle with Rabbit in the headlights, and we're done.
Yeah, got to get changed for dinner.
So we're going out to dinner. I'm wearing my No Scotland, No
We'll
Party
be
t-shirt.
coming.
And
We'll be
wish us all the
coming.
best for tomorrow morning.
Yay!
As an Australian and as a Scottish
Yes,
person as well.
I'm
So
gonna do a
both of
quick
us.
outfit change. I'm going to wear my Aussie top for the first game and then change for the second.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next episode. Bye.
Bye.
I'm a rabbit in your headlights, scared of the spotlight. You don't come to visit, I'm stuck in this bed. Thin rubber gloves, she laughs when she's crying. She cries when she's laughing. Fat bloody fingers are sucking your soul away. I'm a rabbit in your headlights, Christian suburbanites wash down the toilet, money to burn. Fat bloody fingers are sucking your soul away.
If you're frightened of dying and then you're holding on, you'll see devils tearing your life away. But if you've made your peace, then the devils are really angels, freeing you.